Hello everybody and welcome back to Odin's movie blog. I am the critic who is a cynic. Hope doing well. And today I am doing some Black Friday shopping on this evening of Thanksgiving. First time in my life that I've ever actually gone to the store physically on Black Friday. Looks pretty busy. My first stop is going to be Best Buy. I actually found this place in where it's a parking lot that's across from the parking lot, so there's really no cars around, so I think it's a smart move. I'm assuming that because I'm going to a store in the area that I'm going to be okay, but we'll see what happens. But first stop is going to be Best Buy, looking for some 4Ks, looking for some Blu-rays. Very excited to actually do this, and I put a poll out on the channel, and most of y'all wanted to get a Black Friday video, and so I figured, hey, might as well do that because I know there's some stuff that I want. Just recently got a PS4, so I did some early Black Friday shopping, got the PS4 deal that came with the 3 games bundled, including God of War and The Last of Us. And so I'm going to be looking into Spider-Man, which is apparently $15, which I heard is a great game. And I'll also be looking into some of the 4Ks, especially some of the older 4Ks or older films on 4K now, like The Shining, It's a Wonderful Life, I know is on sale too, and a bunch of other movies. And I'm going to try and show y'all as best as I can what is around. Not sure exactly what their filming policy is, because as you all know, Best Buy just mix things up, it seems, whenever they want to. But I will let you guys see exactly what I can see, and then the next stop after that will be going to Walmart, which is a place I've actually always wanted to go to on Black Friday for the movie deals, but it's Walmart, and it's just never a good time to go there. So anyway, let's go ahead and see what Black Friday has to offer.
What is it? I mean, I think I like all that. It's like in the box.
Alright, what's going on everybody? I have indeed walked out among the unwashed masses, and it was actually not that bad. Coming 3 hours after the Black Friday sales started was definitely a good decision. It was, it was crowded in there. The parking lot's pretty crowded, but there's still plenty of parking spots, and there's still a lot of really good stuff in there. There's a lot of sales on things like Fire Sticks and Rokus, stuff that I already have, but I recommend if you're in the market for a streaming player, and you've always been interested in things like Roku or things like anything else, I would highly recommend it. Sorry, as the little thing here was on, but let me go ahead and give you an update about what I got today. I got a few pretty cool pickups. So I got Spider-Man, the game on PS4. So my PS4 will be coming in sometime next week. So I'm very glad. Ooh. As I move you all around there. Very glad to be picking that up. $15 on PS4. I hear it's a great game. Also picked up Call of Duty Modern Warfare because all my brothers and sisters at Geeks and Gamers have been playing that game, so now I can finally get into the mix as well. As far as movies go, I was able to pick up The Dark Knight on 4K for $10. Every single film in the Dark Knight trilogy is on sale on 4K for $10, which is a steal in my opinion. But that's my favorite out of the bunch, so that's the one I'm going to upgrade for now. And the last movie I got was The Shining. I was talking about this one on the channel, The Shining in 4K. Again, Stanley Kubrick, gonna look beautiful in the 4K transfer. I have been hearing great things about it. I almost got Brightburn on 4K, which was also $13, but the copy I had was kind of beat up, so I might try and see if they're offering something similar at Walmart, or I might have to come back maybe sometime tomorrow. If not, I might order it online and see what happens, but it had the slipcover on it, and that was the part that was beat up, and I like having a crisp, a crisp sleeve cover for my Blu-rays, especially for my 4Ks, because hey, that's where we are right now. But anyway, I'm going to be heading over to Walmart in a second. I just got a call from someone who took a ride with me, and let me make sure that she's doing okay. Anyway, I shall see y'all in a little bit. Alright, just got to my next location. On the way here, I decided to stop by Big Lots just to see what they had to offer. I know that sometimes they have some Black Friday deals, but all in all, the deals were very tepid. They had the same movies that they've always had, and some of them were just slightly discounted. So if you've seen my coverage of Big Lots before, it's pretty much the exact same movies, and a couple of them are now a little bit cheaper than what they were before. But now I'm at my first Walmart because there are two 24-hour Walmarts in the area, so I'll see what this one has first. It actually looks pretty dead. The parking lot is not that busy. It seems to be in a smaller neighborhood, so that might be the reason why. So hopefully they'll have some movies here. I only have a little bit of money left in the budget, so can't promise that I'll be having too many pickups from here, but as I said before, never been doing this stuff on Black Friday before. And I've always been interested in specifically the Walmart pickups because of the way they do it with the promo stickers on them, and they all mean a specific price. And hey, for all I know, there could be something in here. My buddy John Flickinger apparently has already tried to hit up his Walmart, and they've already are out of everything. So it'll be interesting to see what's available in this, my first Walmart. So here we go. All right, just got out of the first Walmart, and you're wondering why isn't there any footage? And it's because from what I could see in the store, I don't even think they're fully set up yet. There's no one in there as far as customers go. There are so many workers, and they're moving a lot of stuff around, and there are a lot of things on display. But when I went to the movies section, because everything I've ever heard from people that have been covering this stuff for a long time is, oh, the movies are always set up in like this random corner, like in the milk section somewhere, and there's like rows and rows and rows of these like, containers that are holding all the movies. I found one that had a bunch of randomly scattered films, all with different like promo tags on it, and none of it was very good or interesting. The only good thing I saw on there was Lita Battle Angel, which of course is a great film, but I already have it, and I don't really need another copy of it. And yeah, it was just really bizarre. I figured that Walmart would have a little bit more to offer, and I figured it'd be a little crazier here, but it seems pretty low-key. I'm wondering if because it's in a very smaller neighborhood that they are just kind of like dragging their feet and thinking to themselves, oh, we're just going to try and prep for tomorrow instead. I don't know, but there is another Walmart within about 12 minutes of where I am right now, so I'm going to head there right now, and hopefully I have some more stuff to show you guys, and hopefully I can pick up a couple more things, but we shall see what is going on with Walmart. But yeah, that's what it is.
I thought you were talking about you saw every one of these separately. 4K.
Alright, just got out of the last Walmart and last stop of the evening, and overall Walmart, this one was much better. So as you can see from the footage, hopefully, there were several bins, there were a lot of different movies available, a lot of 4Ks available for pretty decent prices. I was really considering picking up Hostiles with Christian Bale, and also was very close, like seriously fingertips away from picking up Venom on 4K. But the thing that made me not pick up the Venom 4K was, one, I'm not a huge fan of the film. I remember gave it about a C+ when I first saw it, so I was going to get past that until I started to actually look at the 4K cover itself, because the actual slipcover, not the slipcover, but the insert, it looked like it had been printed on a piece of really cheap computer paper, and it was fuzzy. It was almost like you couldn't even read it. It almost looked like someone had like made a bootleg version of the of the insert. And it was the most bizarre thing I've ever experienced. I said, this just looks shady. I don't even know if I should trust this, even though it's still fully wrapped, and I'm sure that it's still the 4K disc. It just didn't look authentic. So I said to myself, you know what? No, I'm just going to put this down. And overall, I still got about 20 bucks left on the budget, and I think that I'm probably going to save that to pick up the 4K of Brightburn, which I almost got at Best Buy, as I mentioned earlier, but the slipcover was a little damaged, so I might try and either wait and see what happens tomorrow as far as if I have time to go to Best Buy or not, and the Best Buy near closer to my house, my old house, I should say. since I'm back home visiting. But, wait for that. And if not then probably just buy it online. But overall, I got a decent haul, but I have to say, I'm actually pretty disappointed. I remember, for years now, I've been watching so many people doing their Black Friday videos, and I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of really exciting videos out there, but I just felt like a lot of the stuff was lacking this year. I was really hoping that they were having a little bit more of the classic films on 4K at a discounted rate. But even films like It's a Wonderful Life were available for $20, which I thought to myself, you know what, I'd rather wait for that film to go down in price, because I already own the Blu-ray, and I'm sure the 4K is a major step up, but I don't really need it at this point in time. And there were a couple other films that I was hoping to get, but really because of pricing and because of everything else going on, I decided not to. But anyway, let me know. Did you do any Black Friday shopping, and what did you pick up? Were there certain things maybe that you were like, Odin, why did you pick this movie up? Or, Odin, why did you skip over this? The one that I was actually kind of interested in getting was Into the Spider-Verse on the 4K, but I wasn't finding any really good deals on it, because that's another film where I liked the story and I liked all the character work, but I just hated the animation. So, if I'm going to pick it up, I want to pick it up in the highest quality. But I wasn't finding that one really for any good deals. It was available for about $6 on Blu-ray, which is, again, it's a pretty good deal. And so hopefully you're able to see some of the movies that I tried to show the kind of like the highlights of the films that I thought had the best deals on them, movies that I probably already own, movies that were in double packs, things like that. And even films that I might not necessarily want, they were still available nonetheless. So I will say this much, though, it's not crowded at all. I mean, yeah, there's people here and it's almost midnight, so like, why are people out at midnight? But I feel like that's typical of a usual night on a 24-hour Walmart, but I've never been near a 24-hour Walmart, so this is all kind of new for me. But anyway, let me know in the comment section. Have you picked up anything for Black Friday? Did you do all your shopping in store or online? I think that the biggest reason why the crowds are down in the actual, I would say, the quality and the quantity of stuff is down is because of online shopping. I think that Amazon has really cut to the quick. Black Friday used to be this giant thing where people go crazy, and I'm sure we'll have stories of people going crazy across the country, but I feel like a lot of that's been cut down because of the pre-Black Friday sales, a lot of those sales being available online as well, and everything else that's been going on. I will say, I kind of wish I had held off on buying the PS4 bundle from GameStop, because there was a plethora of copies of it available at the Best Buy here, but I obviously did not want to let that deal go, because for $200 for a new system with 3 games on it, I mean, I didn't want to miss that. So that should be shipping to me sometime next week. I was able to get Spider-Man for $15. I was able to get Modern Warfare for about $38 or so, and then of course you all know I got The Dark Knight on 4K for $10, and also was able to pick up The Shining for about $13 on 4K as well. But overall, I would say it's a pretty decent haul. But I was kind of, I remember watching all the videos of people picking up like 10, 15, 20 different films that they never had before. But I think that movies go on sale so often now that Black Friday doesn't really feel that special, unless they are going to. And this is, again, to Walmart, the studios mostly, because I think the studios control the prices. If you really want people to buy your films and you want the old days of old, people going crazy over movies on Black Friday, you got to start offering some newer 4Ks for cheaper prices. I would say go for the catalog titles, the ones that are the classic films that are finally being transferred. Let those be available for $10. I think that $10 is totally reasonable. You're probably still making a profit off of it anyway, and I think that's the way to go forward. But anyway, let me know your thoughts about this stuff and all the things talked about in the comment section below. If that's this video, smash that like button, give me a subscribe. It helps me out a lot. You're all amazing and beautiful people. Have a wonderful night, and as always, God bless.